this paid series. So we obviously have some Sdmz teams, a couple of other Maldivian teams who have done very well in the recent past, of course, and we have a couple of Sri Lankan teams, doing their thing, coming to nice places. And we have a lot of talent here, as we can see a couple of teams here, RLX, OMA, NRC, and then we have a couple of Sdmz teams. We can see LHC, NG, and yeah, we have some more Sri Lankan teams here. S13, I'm pretty sure a newly founded team. We have 4Win, a couple of Vermilion esports teams. Yeah, so a lot of talent here. Now let's check the playing path. Okay, so we go straight across the map. I'm pretty sure we'll get an even distribution. So all the teams probably can reach their landing locations or their drop locations, and straight away the zone goes up north to the northeastern side of the map. So we have the Campo Milta area, Tierra Bronca. Whoever jumps there will have the first zone access, and the teams towards the southwest side will have to think about rotating into the zone quite early. And we can see already the middle of the map is fairly crowded by a couple of teams here. We can see Sdmz esports here going towards, I think that was Ricardo side. I'm not really sure, I wasn't able to see that, but we do have some action here. Early action in Chumasera. We have SGC, new team here in Sri Lanka. They're slowly rising up the ranks, doing very well as a team. And we can see some early action here in Chumasera. We are going over to a one-man army now, who are part of KSG. They have landed to Hacienda. So we're going to see also some action here in Hacienda. We can see a team off in the distance now. We go up to Vermilion Esports, Victory X. We can see NRC in a battle here right now in Montenovo side. You can see Storm coming in with the revive of Sasti. And I think a very interesting fight is going on here. We keep switching teams. And now we're over to Sdmz NG in Los Leones. And we can see that a team is off to their left-hand side here. We can see Lucy trekking a bit into the wilderness here, because we can see 4Win Club is not that far. We can see the spread here. One team from NG, Sdmz NG is kind of alone, and we can see that he's in a bit of trouble here if he gets spotted, but for now he seems safe, getting a little bit as much information as he can, reporting back to his team. But we can see 4Win getting into a car right now. Chris and his squad, they are going to engage in a fight, and unfortunately Sdmz get the first knock of 4Win Club, and they are in a spot of bother right now. Fool getting some shots here, low on health. And Santi is coming in with the rush. Chris in half HP. Let's see what he can do for his team here in a critical position, as he's down to the last two men in his squad. And Fool is not in a good situation either, because he's getting a push by three people. Chris has a 1v1 on his hands. Let's see what Fool can do here. He's going to get a rush in a bit. The two men looking at him, and will he be able to get a knock? No, he's unable to get a knock. And unfortunately, VE4Win has made a very early exit in this match. Not what they would have wanted, but GG's to Sdmz NG here. They have got an early fight here, victory in Los Leones, and they will look to capitalize on that. Now we go to Chumasera. We have a fight coming out here, and we have LHC and SGC. Now in the Chumasera fight, they're finally engaged here after looting up. LHC has climbed the mountain here. We can see Pure Aim getting a rush. Will he be able to work some magic? Section 13 actually getting a knock and finish of Sdmz LHC here. So they are already two players down. Pure Aim getting a nice little knock here with the Uzi. What a couple of shots there by him. the extended mag working some magic here, and he gets the confirmation kill. So now I think it's a fair scenario here, 2v2 against LHC and Section 13 here. So we have Pure Aim trying to bandage up, get his health up. We have the two LHC players separated out quite a bit. So we have a new player here throwing the nade, getting a couple of hits, but yeah, Pure Aim sees him. He gets some shots off, but he's down to a few bullets left in his Uzi. This is not a good time to be wasting bullets. He goes for the loot up just to see if he can collect some more resources. He gets the UMP with 66 bullets. It should be enough for this fight. We can see White here trying to come to the support of his teammates. Yeah, he has enough loot for this fight. He has an M249 locked and loaded. He's ready to get some shots off. He knows Puyarem is in that corner, and he also has some information about the guy on his left. And I'm just looking at the team list, and I'm pretty sure his teammate just died. So he's a 1v2 scenario here. And we go to the southwestern side of the map here. Now we have Detroit Esports. In the southwestern side of the map, I think they just wiped out a squad there. Not pretty sure who it was. I'm pretty sure it was an intense match, but now they have to find themselves going into the zone because the stage 1 zone is closing in pretty fast. Just a minute and 40 left on the clock here for the stage 2, and we have 2 easy arc here. I think in the dead center of the zone, I think Minas is probably in the center of the zone, so they find themselves in a very good position here. And yeah, just as we thought, so everyone here looting up, trying to get the most amount of resources as they can. And as I look to the right of my screen here, NRC has also made an early exit after getting just 1 point here. Not what they would have wanted, but it is what it is for now. They have a couple of more matches to bounce back, no issue. We have RLX Esports here in the La Bendita side. They are making early rotations, and now we can see the Chumacera squad fight. And is it a 1v4 by LHC White? I'm pretty sure it is a 1v4, and SGC unfortunately find themselves back in the lobby by a beautiful play here by LHC's squad teammate here. White with a really nice 1v4 there. Unfortunately, couldn't see all of it, but I'm pretty sure it was kind of hectic. A lot of support from the teammates there. He wins the fight in convincing style. So now we have RX Esports. We have Destro here. He spots a team on the mountains. He gets a knock with the AUG. AKZ Manu unfortunately not being able to react in time. Manu is going to go down to that ridge on the downside of the hill. He gets to safety, but he does get knocked unfortunately by Dilla. I can see on the mountain just in front. The confirmation comes out from Destro, and the push is inevitable right now from RLX Esports. He tries to get more information, going to get the confirmation kill of yeah, he's going to get the confirmation kill here in just a second. But now we go over to Mafia gang, who also is witnessing a rotation right here, but we're going back to RLX because they have some action here. We have one person out in the rock trying to get some damage here, but gets damaged right back. Destro with the high accuracy is going to take the revive of Sana here. It's a good play by them. And we go back to Mafia again, making the rotations themselves. Now we have Nigesh with 1 kill. And they're going to be really comfortable right here at the number, where are they? Yeah, they're at the 9th position now. So a good match from them in this game should be able to seal them like a top 5 spot. Yeah, would really like to see them do well in this match. Of course, as every other team here, looking for those $75 in this Sdmz paid series. Now again, guys, 19 teams are playing here, 11 from the Maldives and 8 from Sri Lanka. They are bringing us some nice content here, live content here, and of course none other than exciting, dominating content right now, coming to you live from Thieves Gamernet here. So now we have Sdmz NG after the Los Leones early fight here. They're going to start making their way into the stage 2 zone, which has a minute left until it starts closing. So we have Lucy. No, Lucy here has no kills. Actually, it's the other two, Santi and Zeke. They both have 2 kills apiece, and they're going to want to capitalize on that very well here. Now we have AKAZAYA Esports with the 2-man army now, because I'm pretty sure RLX was able to get 2 of their men, unfortunately, bringing them down in number. So now we have SKYFORCE here outside the zone. We still have Detroit Esports outside the zone. Yeah, looting up as much as they can, trying their best to take the zone damage, get some meds off, and you know, try and waste as much time as possible. This is a nice strat used by most of the teams. Just take as much play zone damage as they possibly can, and then try and make their way into zone. It's uh, low risk, low reward type of strategy used by the team here, but it definitely working out for them right now. We have TGR, Luffy scoping it out on the mountains. Doesn't see anyone in the area now, so they should be positionally good. Swaggy with the flip monster truck here. Unfortunately for him, he will have to find another vehicle unless he tips it over with the minibus. So yeah, it's very important here, Miramar. The vehicles here, especially monster trucks, can get you over that tricky terrain. So yeah, we now have RLX Destro taken the mountain that AKAZAYA was conquering just a while back. Just hops right off it now, and I'm pretty sure he's going for the buggy, or going to go over to the next mountain, or going to go to a new position in the zone. So many options here by RLX. Of course, they have a big advantage here, winning the first match in convincing style. They definitely want to continue this momentum into the next few matches as well. Of course, $75 on the line is going to be a lot to play for. Right now, he spots a full squad here, right below him, and now we have Nigesh in a fight with Victory X. He throws a nade. Will it be able to connect? No, it doesn't. But the DBS is going to be very powerful here, but not powerful enough. Shan from Victory X, unfortunately, bites the dust. We can see the team on the mountain here. Nigesh is going to try and get a couple of shots in before running back to cover and trying to assess what different he can do here. Yeah, he's going to get some more supplies here from this recently confirmed kill. Yeah, so strategy used by Mafia gang here. Of course, he prefers the M416 much more than the QBZ. He's gonna find it much more easier to be getting some sprays in. Right, so now we're going over to the fight that RLX is going to have now. We can see Sana in a fight of his own. He's going to get the confirmation of Lucy from Sdmz NG. And yeah, complete switch here from this side. Now we have LVG OMA, or is that DMA? I'm pretty sure it's OMA, but yeah. KSG OMA, the squad, he has sights on AKAZAYA Esports. So, yeah. So KSG one-man army is going to have sights on AKAZAYA Esports. We can see some sprays coming in from Destro, RLX Esports. They are going to try and chase him down. Whoever's in that buggy is probably really low HP, and Destro is not going to miss out on the opportunity here. The buggy comes down, he's trying to locate him. Can he see him? No, he doesn't, so he rotates back. This is very aggressive play style used by RLX Esports here. We have almost all of the 4 members here in a different fight of their own. We can see Tabs, he's scoping out a different enemy, and Destro is chasing people around with a buggy. It's a very aggressive play style here, obtained by RLX Esports, and it's working out for them very well. So they are up 4 points from the 25 that they got from the last match. Currently sitting comfortable at the first place here. So yeah, if they can keep up this dominant performance, they might as well find themselves in the top of the rankings here tonight. But now we have Destro shooting through a 3. NG Lucy is going low HP. The zone is not going to help their cause here. Sana, we can see knocked out in the distance. Unfortunately, he's going to bleed out to the zone. No way for Destro to kind of get the revive off here, and fair play by Sdmz. NG trying to rotate away from the fight here because the zone is not going to help their cause at this time. Especially the stage 3 zone is going to cause a bit of damage. So the rotation is inevitable. They are going to have to rotate into zone, try and reassess the situation. But right now they stand on 6 defeats, 6 eliminations to their name. A very good addition to the 4 points that they have. Right now we can see Tabs a nice spray there. We're going to see him rotate into zone as well. We can see 2 easy arc just got eliminated. Not sure from where, but yeah, RLX Esports going into the zone right now. Let's see what's going on. Alright, now we come over, still outside of zone. There's so much action coming out here. You can see Detroit Esports, they are going to... Oh, unfortunately, he couldn't get the med kit off in time. We can see 77 desperately trying to go to the zone. What a flip in the car. Is he going to get flipped over? Unfortunately for him, he might just lose the car there, but as well as the teammates here, they are all bleeding out to the zone. It's really sad times for them. This zone, I think the shift was major for all of these teams to be outside the zone. It's going to be pretty intense for them. We can see the stage 4 zone already about to close here in just a minute. And I'm pretty sure the shift went really up north to the western side. So you can see LF SKYFORCE here trying to gain the best of the loot they have here from outside the zone. We can see the amount of health that's ticking down off the players. That's a lot of health. And yeah, LF SKYFORCE we can see is going to try their best to get all the resources they possibly can. Now we can see BLITZ Esports here. Yeah, they stand in the 9th position currently. We can see Destro still struggling outside the zone here. Yeah, he finds himself in a tough spot because Tabs and Dila are in a fight of their own. Maha is the sole player remaining for AKAZAYA Esports, and they find themselves in the same fight again. They unfortunately can't get rid of RLX. The nade is almost good, but Tabs is going to get strong with the rush, and he's not going to survive. But who gets the kill in the end? Destro does, because he has the Muni 14 and the 8th scope. He tells Dila, yeah, no, I'm going to steal that kill, thank you very much. But yeah, it now clears the way for them to go to zone. Destro is going to get picked up by Dila here, and is he going to get shot up by some enemies here? I'm pretty sure he is going to be shot up by enemies because Mafia gang is doing a nice job gatekeeping the zone. They have a pretty central position here right now, and you can see so many teams surrounding them. So they have a 3-man army right now. Fortunately, Demon is not a part of the squad any longer. But yeah, we can see so many teams right now surrounding them, and yeah, one of them is Sdmz Esports. They find themselves in the open field here. zone is advantage to them right now. Stage 5 zone right now. Nice little knock from Nasty, and the confirmation comes out from Concept Esports. They are also in a nice little fight here. DTR and Concept Esports. Unfortunately, Dino is going to get knocked by a nice little 1v1 taken by 77. The cover fire, unfortunately, not good enough. He's going to try and confirm the kill as fast as possible. He gets down to low HP again. He's going to have to get that medkit off really, really quickly here. We can see Tabs with the rush. Is he going to be able to get the 1v2 here? He goes to the SLOTLIST, gets the knock off with the M416. Unfortunately, Lucy with the pump shotgun shows the dominance, and Dila is trying to give the cover fire from his AUG here. Let's see if he can get the confirmation of Lucy. Unfortunately, Tabs might be kill confirmed here. Lucy is going to get the revive without confirming the kill. Dila is probably getting the information from Tabs. Bro, he's reviving, and he's coming out in the open. Dila getting shots off. Is he going to get the knock? Gets Lucy down to his half health and gets a knock off Santi here. The rush is going to come from Dila as soon as he heals up, but the revive is not going to be stopped here. Lucy trying to get his teammate up as fast as possible here. Tab slowly bleeding out, but Lucy gonna cancel the revive and get the confirmation of Tabs. But will Dila be able to clutch up for his team? A nice little 1v1 here, and he gets the shots off. Lucy in very low HP here, jumps over the Molotov. This is Dila with some fine play right here. Punches there. Lucy trying to get the medkit off. He does. And will he be able to get the shots off here? It's going to be a nasty 1v1. And unfortunately, Lucy battling the zone, and Dila on a very tough 1v1 here. Zone not supporting either of them, but Dila is the ultimate victor of the 1v1 here. Now we straight away go to Sdmz Esports getting the rush. Haiti knocked out Zahu on low HP. He's gonna get the revive of OMA. Is also in a spot of bother here. They have to go in into the zone, which I'm pretty sure is split by the road here. So either team that takes the either side of the road might have a battle to play here, and whoever is outside of the zone, we can currently see the purple and the orange teams here on the map. Yeah, the purple team is in a spot of bother. Pretty sure that's TGR has stuff to deal with, and Sdmz also has another team to deal with, which is going to be OMA. They're trying to take their side of the mountain. We can see Tfue coming in with the rush, and is he going to be able to get the 1v2 here situation? Yeah, but now Revo comes into the support of Tfue here, and now the nades are being pulled out, both of them holding the nades. Zahu on low HP. Tfue is going to chuck the nade. It's not going to get a connection. He can see, Zahu can see. He just chucks the nade. Tfue on low HP, and he does get knocked out eventually. Revo, he's going to scurry over for the revive, but is the nade good again? It's unfortunately a bit too far. This time the cover fire is good. A perfect cover fire there has to force Zahu back into the cover for a first aid here. But yeah, he's going to try and scout this guy out. Price, he unfortunately does not have a specific position on Price, but unfortunately he does see Zahu trying to put on the first aid kit and does get the finish there. Sdmz Esports goes down right now, and now we have the last 5 remaining teams just went down to 3 in a matter of seconds. And now the last few teams here is TGR, OMA and Victory X surviving off Mu T3 here. He is going to be the last player standing for VX. OMA with the 2-man squad. TGR have 4 men alive still by a miracle, and their 60% chance is going to be really strong here, considering they do have a zone advantage. It's going to be really tough for Mu T3 here for him to be able to kind of see himself into zones. Going to take a lot of effort here because I think TGR do have an idea that he is lurking around here somewhere. We can see Boyka and Luffy coming in here with the buggy. He's just over that hill. The buggy is coming in now, and does Luffy notice? He doesn't notice. Beauty 3 with the with the shot from behind, and Boyka with the cover fire, and just like that way, OMA falls to one hit TGR, and they are the predominant winners of match number 2 here. What a play here! Getting 4 men to the final zone is really all you have to do, ladies and gentlemen, because one hit TGR has done it in the second match. Total match points 20, total eliminations 10. They stand on 37 total points, comfortable in the second position. But guys, what a dominant performance here by a one hit TGR. Yeah, so they show how to get it done, having all 4 players standing till the last zone. We can see Drax with a lovely 6 eliminations, 769 damage. We can see Boyk, TGR with 3, and see Swaggy with 1 elimination, and Luffy with none, but he played his part. Very nicely played by one hit TGR. So we can see total eliminations 70 knockouts. We can see close to 10,000 healings here. 2 grenade eliminations, not much action with the grenades, but we will see some in the near future matches. 28 assists and no vehicle eliminations, so vehicles didn't play a part in the rushing aspect of any team here. It's interesting to know. And the comparison between the two teams here, RLX Esports and TGR. We're going to see RLX Esports having a couple of more knocks and eliminations than TGR, but TGR is going to walk away with the victory, and that's going to stack them up in points, and RLX is going to have 14 total points from this match, but TGR is going to walk away with 20. Now that's a lot, but RLX doing a very good job in keeping their position here at gaining 14 points in this match. But now for the match MVP, match number 2, of course, is going to be one hit Drax TGR with a very convincing 6 eliminations and 769 damage. What a play he had this match. 3 knockouts and 129 total healings. Yeah, we can see the rest of the top players here. RLX Dilla, he's going to have 4 eliminations to his name. Desto with a convincing 3 eliminations. Price with 4 eliminations, and White with 4 eliminations, each to playing their part for their team here in the second match of this Sdmz paid series. Right, so let's see what else do we have here. Yes, we have the match rankings now. Total for this particular match here, we have TGR, of course, topping the table with their win and 10 elimination points. Next come RLX. Even though they went out early in the placement point category, they got a couple of eliminations, and that's going to carry them to 14 total points. We can see OMA with 11, Mafia Gang with 9, Sdmz Esports with 8, LF SKYFORCE with 8, Victory X with 7, that's going to help them out a lot, NG with 7, Detroit Esports with 5, Sdmz LHC with 4, Concept Esports with 3, SGC with 3, VNRC, AKAZAYA Esports, Sdmz with 1 each, and the rest here, 4-Win Club, 2EZ, BLITZ Esports, and XERON, unfortunately not being able to capitalize on this match. But ladies and gentlemen, we do have 3 more matches coming your way, but for now we have RLX dominating the leaderboard, but not far away is TGR. A 2-point gap here, and ladies and gentlemen, I have never seen a bigger gap than the third and the second place. Here we have Mafia with 15 points. That is guys, a 22-point difference here. from the third and second positions. The rest of the teams here have to really look and see what they can do. They're going to need to perform really well to try and catch up this lead. NRC also with Mafia Gang at 15, Sky with 12, OMA with 11, S13, NG and CPT with 11 also. We have Sdmz with 9, VX, BLITZ and LHC with 7, DTR with 5, BLK with 2, AKAZAYA with 1, Fowin with 1, XERON with 1 and ARC with 0 points after 2 matches. Yeah, so all these teams really need to up their game if they are to get a hold of this $75. But overall, the top players after 2 matches is going to be Dila at 9 eliminations. Desto, of course, finds himself on this list with 7. We have Nasty with 9 eliminations, doing really well. We have Drax also rising up the ranks with the 7 or 6 kills that he got from this match with 8 total. And we have Storm with 6 eliminations of his own. So yeah, these are players to watch out for in this Sdmz paid series. So right, we have concluded match number 2, and I think the next match will be a sanhok, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it's going to be a sanhok. So match number 1, convincing by RLX. They still hold the number 1 position. TGR making their way to the 2nd spot here. Match number 2, convincing victory for them. But ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere because we have match number 3 action coming to you very shortly here. We're going to take a small break. We'll see you on the other side. Alright guys, welcome back. Match number 3 about to get underway, but let's talk about the performance by one hit TKTGR here. Very well played, very well dominated by them in the Miramar match, getting the much needed points they need to jump to the second position. They are making a huge gap now in the leaderboard, making it very difficult for the rest of the teams to try and build their way up in the ranks. So far we have NRC winning the first match and TGR winning the second. So they want to try and keep that gap as much as possible. Ladies and gentlemen, Sdmz paid series is going to give us $75 and all these teams are playing for that. 19 teams here, 11 from the Maldives, 8 from SL, and now we have the Sanhok match underway. So let's see, the playing path looks like it's going from Camp Charlie towards Heart Inside. So the western two islands mainly accessed by this plane path here. We can see that the northeastern side of the map is going to be a bit hard, but it's Sanhok. It's a relatively small map. So we're going to see some of these teams drop to their locations quite easily here. We can already see a Victory X. They're going towards their, I think, Camp Bravo drop location, if I'm not mistaken. We can already see most of the teams going towards that northwestern island here. And of course, the zone goes towards that area as well. So most of these teams are going to actually be in the zone. We can see not many teams actually moving out of the zone. But yeah, let's go and see Sdmz Esports. They're going to be going to the drop location, and Painan, of course, is going to be packed as usual with teams fighting for this drop clash here. We can already see Oma here. They're going to be in a spot of bother because there's someone up beneath. We can see RLX already drawing the first blood. Yeah, Sdmz MVP is going to draw the first kill here in the match. And without any further delay, we go back to Painan. They are going to be in a fight with what is that? Sky Esports. Sky Esports. They're going to be taking a fight with Painan. We can see Tfue getting a rush here. He has a DBS in his hand. Solely, a very good player in the Maldivian community. Is he going to be able to take the fight here? Tfue throws a Molotov. Very good cocktail. Very good nade by Sky Esports. So Prince is going to go on the roof here. He's going to try and give as much support as he can. Oma using his Tfue using his building knowledge here, trying to see what he can do, jumping in the windows, trying to get all the angles here. But yeah, this is a very interesting fight by the one-man army here. We can already see that couple of the players are down in health, but since nothing much is going on, their teams are accessing. We can see Destro with the rush here. You can see a shot. What a shot there with the DBS. Very nicely connected there, and NG unfortunately not being able to defend their paradise drop. RLX too good this time, but yeah, they are unfortunately going to find themselves out of this match really early, not being able to capitalize much. But they have 2 more matches to make a difference. Now we can see one-man army still trying to see what they can do. Still all 4 players are there in both sides. LF SKYFORCE, they are going to be having all 4 players as well. And yeah, we can see all of them. They are properly surrounded by one-man army. So the positional advantage definitely goes to them here. We can see Sdmz Esports now coming into a fight with what is this? LHC? I can't see the team. There's so much more. ARC. Sorry, my bad. It's going to be ARC Esports here. They are currently at the bottom of the table, so this is going to be a very important fight for them. They do get the knocks of 2 very important people. Will they be able to get another knock? No, Scoop goes down, unfortunately. and he gets confirmed here. Toby is going to try his best with the AKM, trying to see if he can do, but Sdmz Esports hold their nerve, and ARC for the third match in a row is not able to do anything about it. But now we can see 4-win club here. We can I know that drop location is probably Heartin, so they are going to be interested in the fight on that mountain as well. We can see Woods here with a nice little knock, the opening knock here, and their important player goes down very early. Yeah, Soul is going to go down, but Matey is coming here with the rush. Toma is also going in with the QBC. Woods is going to have his info 16 out. He gets another knock, but unfortunately, he gets really low. And Price is going to be the last player standing for one-man army here. Will he be able to get the clutch for his team? He's spraying with the M762, trying to see if he can get a couple of tags, but the revive is going to come out from SKYFORCE here. The rush is coming, and the revive is going to actually get off. So he's a 1v2 here, but one-man army, unfortunately, do not have the manpower to do the 1v2 successfully here. Unfortunately, they are going to lose the Painan fight here, and yeah, they are only going to get the 2 points here. So yeah, strength disadvantage early for Skyforce here. We can already see no break for them because they're going to get knocked out by Detroit Esports here, taking the mountain on the right side of or the downside of Painan. We can see Nahi throwing a couple of nades here, trying to see if he can get a couple of tags. So now we are going over to TGR and now NRC Esports. We can see Sasti coming out towards the mountain area. He can see, he can hear actually the fight that's happening out here. We can see Luffy out in the open throwing some smokes. This is the cow region. So he can definitely see some players there. He's able to get the nice little spray here. And what a beautiful knock that was aimed there perfectly. Got the pre-fire. And Nasty is actually going to try and see if he can stop the push from Luffy. He does get the revive here nicely. But yeah, Luffy's going to come out in the open now. Very risky play here, but he does get to the other side safely. Nas is going to come outside. He's not going to be able to get some hit marks on Luffy, but Boyd and Luffy is going to be the last two players standing for TGR. And now we have NRC, this Vermilion Esports battle we can see in the mountains. We have 4-win club and NRC Esports. We do have Sdmz Esports as well playing a part here. So many teams playing right now. Is really crowded, this mountain region here. But we can see that the manpower advantage will definitely go to either NRC or 4-win club here. And Nanu here is going to stay really low-key because of course they do only have 2 players left in their squad. Not going to be very aggressive here rather than trying to play passive. Going to see if he can take the knock off Fool. He does get out in time. That was really good reaction by Fool, but the push is coming here, but he's low. S12K shots, he's able to get the knockdown. Fula is going to do a nicer job here, and the confirmation comes from Ryder. The nade is going to be cooked here from Ryder as well. Zahu is going to do the smart thing, take the Mirado and try to rotate out if he can. Now we can see go back to RLX Esports here. We can see Dila getting a confirmation kill. They're already up 6 eliminations, guys. So yeah, they are going to try their best to widen the gap between second and third place, as we can see. First and second place, because we can see TGR here down to their last place standing. So unfortunately for them, Luffy is going to try and have to save this game from, try and save the gap between the first and second position from widening me too much because right now 6 points and 1 point addition to the respective scoreboard here is going to play a vital role in who gets this $75. Ladies and gentlemen, SDMZ paid series presents you 19 teams, 11 from the Maldives and 8 from Sri Lanka. Yeah, we can definitely see Sanhok doing some sprays towards the water here. We can see CPT Esports. They are going to be in a spot of bother here. They try to rotate out in the water. It's not going to be good if a team on land does spot you. We can see Dila. He is going to go out towards the ocean, try and see if he can confirm a couple of kills because there's not much things you can do from the seaside. But Dila actually gets knocked and confirmed there, unfortunately, by Concept Esports, and that's a disadvantage for RLX Esports. Dila thinking he can do some confirming kills there, but is unfortunately knocked and finished by Concept Esports. Is not good for them because Dila was the main man here. Now we have 3 players left in the squad. Now we have Sdmz Esports, a fight of his own. Zahu holding on. 5 HP, holding on the stakes of Sdmz Esports and their position right now. Because he is the last player standing. He does have Venom or XERON Esports. The guy from XERON Esports, I think his name is Venom. He's gonna get the confirmation kill, and that's an additional kill point there for Sdmz. Zahu carrying the hopes of his team right now, and we can of course see ZX here. He's gonna be a part of, I think, SDMZ Zenon here. So we have an interclan battle here going as well. Now we can see 4-Win Club also still controlling the mountain area. I think this is going to be possibly one of the best positions to hold, considering the stage 3 zone here. I'm pretty sure it's going to be towards the northwestern side of the map. Now we can see a new rush coming in. AKAZAYA Esports with a 4-man squad, full health, charging in. Zeus is going to cook a nade. Unfortunately, he's going to get a knock. AKAZAYA Esports 1 man down really early. And what a beautiful nade by Zeus. Is going to be able to get the confirmation? No, but he does get a couple of health down, a bars of health down. And Zeus with the perfect opening knock here. Entry Fragger doing his thing here. And he's going to do, of course, take a rotation out from the right hand side. Unfortunately, Chris now goes down here. An eye for an eye, both teams with 1 player down. Ryder is of course going to try and get a couple of knocks here. The nade, is it going to be good? It does damage him a bit, but Manu is going to knock out Zeus, and now a VE4 win is in a spot of bother because now their 4 men is still up. Ryder is going to get a perfect knock by the AKM, but going to get knocked right back. Fula has a chance to show for VE4 win club here, holding out the nade. It's going to be 3 knocked here for AKAZAYA Esports. It's going to be a 1v1 situation. I have absolutely no idea how 3 people got knocked. And it's going to be Fula with the clutch for VE4 win club. And AKAZAYA Esports is going to be the team eliminated. What a play by Fula and the 4-win club here. Of course, Zeus getting the first knock there is going to be one of the turning points here. The 4 men were up for AKAZAYA Esports, but Fula bought it right back for 4-win club. A nice little defense there off the hill, and now we have NRC over here. We have 2 players standing left. We have Mini and Storm. They're going to try their best to defend their standing here, because right now they find themselves at the 7th position. And look at that, ladies and gentlemen. I just glanced at the leaderboard. 7th position, NRC 0 points currently, but 13 points addition to 4-win's position here from 1 point. 13 points from the Sanhok match, ladies and gentlemen. If they can capitalize this match, who knows what can happen in the next 2. We can see Victory X in a fight of their own. Is the nade going to knock you? knock out DTR here. No, it's not going to do even a bit of damage. The S12K with the suppressor doing lethal work here. Going to be DBS versus S12K. Let's see who gets the better of each other. Sham77 is going to get some shots off, not going to get the connection. He's going to pressure him with the DBS, trying to give some shots off here. And Rolex with the S12K is going to take a nice little shot here, winning the 1 versus 1 scenario, making it easier to focus on the team rush that's coming in from him. Climbs into the building here, healing up. He's going to have a fight on his hands because, of course, he is the last player standing for his team. Unfortunately, but the spray from Oscar VX is going to get the better of him, and now we go straight back to NRC Esports here. Mini getting the mountain here off to the side. This is a very good spot if the team has to, unfortunately, in their position, play a bit passively right now because they, of course, do not have the strength of their 4-man squad here. But now we have LHC showing their 3-man squad, taking on the 4-win club here that has concluded a very nice little 4v4. And Fula, unfortunately, is going to bite the dust for 4-win club here. And now Ryder, of course, is also going to be eliminated. Unfortunately, for 4-win club, they are down to their 2 men here, which is going to be Zeus and Chris, who will have to carry the team right now because LHC, unfortunately, they have given up the position of this mountain here. Which I feel could have been held on a bit longer considering the team that is coming their way. Of course, they can gatekeep the squads that come their way, but Christopher Win able to get a couple of shots off in the distance. The 6x spray prone is unfortunately not going to do much damage here. You can see some players down in the in the bottom of the mountain here, and we're going to see Zeus 4-win going to snag both of the kills. I'm pretty sure that's going to be NRC. Unfortunately, going back to the lobby now. We're down to the last 6 teams here. Just went down to 6. There's a Zeus 4-win in a fight of his own here. We saw him take a nice little shot with his Glacier M416, but now it's a battle with the zone. Unfortunately, he does not have enough meds here because he has 2 med kits and 3 energy drinks. He does get the nice spray off Crown Joker LHC. Unfortunately, the zone is going to do too much of damage. The stage 5 zone showing no mercy, and we can see RLX Esports finding a nice position here inside the zone. So they do have a 3-man squad. Villa, unfortunately, was taken out by Concept Esports in the earlier match, but we can see the strength of the 3-man is not stopping them anywhere. We can see the last 5 players here now. I'm pretty sure Chris is going to be the last player standing for 4-win, and LHC also has 1 player standing. We can see Victory X, they have a 4-man squad here, and Sky Esports, they're going to have 2 men standing. RLX is going to have 3, and now they're in a spray battle between Victory X and RLX Esports. It's going to be a nice little battle to watch here because definitely RLX is going to have the zone advantage, and the rotation from Victory X is not going to come with a couple of knocks. We can see the kill feed going here. 4-win club. Chris, keeping the hopes of his team alive, gets the elimination of Tabs. He has a nice position here, which RLX unfortunately cannot reach, but Chris is going to have to jump down. He's going to unfortunately die due to fall damage. It's a very sad way to go, but he did his part for the team. Really nice match for 4-win club to come back into the game. They really capitalized very much here, and the spray is going to come out from Victory X, another Vermilion esports team doing really well here. And RLX esports is going to get sprayed out of the Mirador, and it's down to the last three teams standing. Victory X is going to have the highest chance, 59% of the winner chicken dinner chance goes to them, just plainly due to the fact of the four-man squad. We saw in the last match how TGR was able to get the victory through the four-man squad here, and will we be able to see them do it again this time? We can see SKYFORCE doing his doing as much as possible. Toma getting the knock and finish of LHC esports, and the grenade is going to do some damage here, but he is going to heal up first because he is the last player standing. Now it's a 2v3 situation or a 1v2 situation actually. Toma gets another knock here, and it's a 1v1 scenario for. It's 2v1 scenario here actually. He goes for the push here. Revive is coming out, but the DBS shots too powerful, and Vermilion Esports Victory X getting the winner chicken dinner. What a nice match played by them. Match points 18 of them. They jump to third overall. Ladies and gentlemen, we can see how much a single match can do for a team in this position right now, and they are going to have 25 total points, and they're going to jump up to third overall just like that. That's how much the teams here have to play for, because the gaps are really big, and one very good match by a team can do wonders. Here we can see Sham 77 here with 5 eliminations, Assassin with 1, Oscar with 2, and Teddy with 0, but doing his part for the team. Everyone doing a very nice job carrying 4 men to the last zone. As usual, we saw yet again how TGR did it for the last match. VX did it this match again. Okay, so we are going to have 69 eliminations, 75 knockouts, and that's going to be mainly because we could see the zone maybe take a couple of eliminations. We have 8,090 total healings, a lot for Sanhok. We can see 1 grenade elimination, 35 assists, and 0 vehicle elimination. So not much action with the utilities by the teams here, but generic stats all around, right? So we can see the 4-win club and Victory X, 2 Vermilion esports teams here. They are going to have a big difference in terms of their gunpowder here. 4-win club, 18 eliminations, almost getting a 20 kill game here. Total points are going to get 21 of them, and the winner chicken dinner team is only going to get 18. So 4-win club bought the gunpowder to Sanhok today, and they're actually going to get most of the points here. And the match MVP, none other than VEZ's 4-win. What a match he had, getting the opening knocks, doing his job as the entry fragger of 4-win club. Perfect match played by him. Unfortunately couldn't go all the way through, but nonetheless doing his part for the team. Very well played. 6 eliminations, 892 damage, a lot of healing done, of course, for the amount of fighting he was doing outside the zone as well. But yeah, this is your match MVP for match number 3. It's none other than Zeus 4-win. Very well played. So we have another Vermilion esports player here, Sham 77 with 5 eliminations as well, carrying his team through to the win. We have Ryder also with 5 eliminations, and Chris 4-win with 4 eliminations. Yeah, of course, we're going to see 3 of the 4 players in 4-win making their way to the top players because of the amount of kill points they had. It was insane. Of course, we're going to have Matey as well. He's going to have 4 eliminations as well. So yeah, these are top players for match number 3. the Sanhok match. Lots of killing done by Vermilion Esports. Here we can see 4-win club. They are going to be taking the number 1 position just purely off their eliminations. Placement points, they get 3 of them, which I think is the 5th position. So 21 total points for them. Victory X, of course, coming in 2nd place because they got the chicken and they have 18 total points. 13 apiece for RLX Esports. Still, I think they're keeping their number 1 spot here. They're slowly getting the points, and this is how every team should be going about their matches. A couple of points each match to, like, solidify their position. This is really good esports played by RLX. LF SKYFORCE with 13 points, LHC with 9, Concept with 8, Sdmz Esports with 7, Mafia Gang with 3, NRC and LVG OMA with 2, AKAZAYA Esports 2 EC, Detroit, TGR and Sdmz BLK with 1 point each, and Section 13 NG, BLITZ and XERON with none this match. So they have to lock in seriously the next few matches if they are to get a couple of points and raise their rankings in the table. But for now, we have RLX breaking the 50 points in the 3rd match itself. They are playing perfect esports here. We can see that they have 52 total points. TGR also keeping their 2nd position. This is good esports by them as well. VX jumping to the 3rd position here with 25. Sky not that far behind with 25 for themselves. 4-win club makes a huge jump. I'm pretty sure they had 1 point coming into this match. So this 21 point match was really what they needed to jump into the contention for the $75 here provided by Sdmz. Concept with 19, Mafia with 18, NRC with 17, LHC with 16, Sdmz with 16, One Man Army with 13, S13 and NG with 11, Blitz with 7, DTR with 6, BLK with 3, AKAZAYA with 2, ARC and XERON with 1 each. And this is the standings after 3 matches, right? So the top players after match number 3, Dila is going to remain firm on the top with 12 eliminations. Destro is of course going to stay at the 2nd spot with 10. Nasty is going to make his way to the 3rd spot with 12 eliminations of his own. Drax is also going to find his way in the top players. He's going to have 9 eliminations. And Tabs MVP is going to have 7 eliminations for his own. But there's so many guys contending for the top players. But this is your top players after match number 3, ladies and gentlemen. We have 2 more matches to be played. And yeah, the Sanhok just concluded right now. Victory X getting a chicken dinner and jumping up the rankings. So we had 3 separate teams winning 3 different matches. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we have 2 more matches. It's going to be grueling Miramar, and match number 5 is going to be Erangel, guys. Please don't go anywhere because these next 2 matches are going to decide the fate of some of these teams here. Sdmz paid series $75 here with 19 teams is going to come to you in just a bit. Stay tuned, guys. We'll be right back. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, match 4 is about to be underway, but let's just recap on the paid series that we have just witnessed here. Match number 1 going to RLX, match number 2 goes to TGR, and now just the concluded match number 3 went to Victory X. And ladies and gentlemen, we have been treated to some fantastic gameplay by all these teams here. The 19 teams that are participating, we have 11 from the Maldives and 8 from Sri Lanka. And as I said, they're competing for $75 prize pool here. And now we can see match number 4, a do or die match for some of these teams is underway. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the playing path here going from the north to the south. It's just like I think the last match number 2, Miramar, it was a very equal playing path. This is also somewhat the same, but most of the western side, of course, is going to be easily more accessible here, while the southern side, most of the eastern side of the map is going to be accessible by the teams here. So yeah, let's go over and see some of the teams. Yeah, they're going to be able to get to their drop locations pretty easily here. We're going to see most of the teams yeah, go over to their known drops. We can see yeah, we can already see Los Leones, the common drop here, and the first zone is going to make itself known to the northwestern side of the map. So El Pozo, Crater Fields, and guys, I hate those mountains. Anyone who gets the middle mountain, that tall mountain, is going to dominate the match, I'm pretty sure, early on in the game. So now we are going over to Sdmz Esports. They are going to be landing in some small compounds here. It's a common strategy used by many teams not to go too much towards the big city areas so that they can avoid early drop clashes. Yeah, so we can see Nanu running about here in the open, trying to just get buggies. You know, many teams just try their best to avoid the early fight, but it seems like they're going straight into El Pozo, where they have a team waiting for them there. They're going to loot up. They're going to try their best to get all the resources they can, but they're going to they're going to go somewhere else. They're going to go to the far side of El Pozo actually, and try and loot up, which is actually a bit smart of them to do so right now. And now we go over to the more center part of the map. We have one hit TGR, and we have Boy kind of fight here now. 1v1, actually a 1v3 here against what is his team? Against a team here that I will get to know in just a second. But yeah, this is a really tough situation because he's kind of alone. His teammates are trying to run in for the support as fast as possible. But yeah, Boyka with the Scarel has 55 bullets in his backpack. Should be enough to be able to take the 3 guys down, but he's not going to be alone here actually. He has Drax just above him. He's peeking that window. There's a good angle here because as soon as he comes out, he's going to be able to lay some shots in. But yeah, Boyk is going to try and aim that. He's going to poke his head out a bit. BLZ, Blitz Esports here can see the head, and it's going to be a standoff here actually between both the teams, not knowing what to do here, whether to engage, whether to not. But now with the time passing by, it's going to be a bit harder for Blitz Esports here because TGR being the dominant team they are right now in this paid series, they're going to have a really easy fight here in the terms of position wise, because now the fight is going to go in, the rush is going to come in from all sides, and I'm pretty sure Blitz Esports is down to their last 2 players. Getting the knock, the nice little angle from Boyk is going to get the knock for Blitz Esports, and the last player standing is going to have a time here. He gets a knock with the DBS. He's able to do some damage, get actually 2 knocks off TGR, but you know, the manpower, the strength is just going to dominate. Unfortunately, Blitz Esports is going to find themselves back in the lobby really early. So unfortunately, they aren't able to capitalize, but we have some teams here that can. So we have Sdmz NG here, having having actually lost Leones to themselves. Don't know where 4-Win Club actually went, but yeah, we are going to go over to Montenegro side. We can see NRC in a fight now with Sky. Solely, one of their players goes down. Anish getting knocked by Doom NRC with the shotgun. Getting knifed. Oh dear. Gonna be some harsh fights here from this side over here, Montenegro side. We're gonna have SKYFORCE Toma. He's gonna come and see if he can avenge his teammates here. Of course, with the way they went out, unfortunately, it's not going to do justice to them. They're going to try their best to see if they can get a couple of kills here from NRC, but it doesn't look like they are going to do so. Actually, they're going to go and rotate towards Doom's side where he got the confirmation, and now we see TGR again in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, after a fight, they're getting a knock here. So this is AKAZAYA Esports making it really difficult. Again, TGR getting shot from the behind is not going to be easy work for them. Now we're going over to Detroit Esports here. They have a fight in is this Impala? It does look a lot like Impala, but I'm pretty sure it's not. It can't be Impala. But yeah, we have Detroit Esports. We have 4 actually getting revived really quickly there by Rolex. We can see they are having a fight here with Sdmz LHC. This is going to be really interesting to see. Yeah, this is actually Ruins. It's not Impala. This is the top northwestern side, most western side of the map here. And this is a very sacred spot to a lot of teams, because usually when we play a classic match, guys, we've never seen this part of Miramar, but today it's going to host a really thrilling match. We can see LHC, he's going to get the first knock over here. Rolex is going to go down. 2 is going to come out with the shotgun here. New player is going to get the UMP out. We'll see what he can do here. He's going to cook a nade, but switches straight back to the S12K. He's going to get pushed from the other side. He's going to get the shotgun knock. 2 knocked down with the shotgun. This is really good playing here by DTR24, and the pressure straight back on LHC. The UMP shots. He's gonna get another shot from the S12K. Damage galore from 24. He's gonna try and get his teammate up, but this is really nice playing here from 24. S12K domination, and it's going to be LHC disadvantage here. The nade is going to get cooked. He has one. He has to really make this count here. The nade is going to get cooked, and he throws it perfectly. This is perfect playing here by 2-4, and LHC might as well say they're down to their last man, because the confirmation is going to come out. The Molotov is going to get thrown by Mad Boy. He has a 1v1 of his own to worry about. He's on the other side of the road. And yeah, new player is going to slowly bleed out. Unfortunately, nothing they can do regarding this. What an interesting fight here. Knock comes out from Mad Boy across the road. He's trying to do as much as he can to save his team, trying to breathe for a bit here. He's going to get the UMP shots off here. And is the rush going to come out? He's going to jump back down. He's going to reassess what he can do. Reload here. The peak is going to come out. Another peak is going to come out. Shots fired. But unfortunately, he's going to go back down where his team can actually give some support to him. And he's going to go back in. Actually, he's going to try and see if he can finish this off by himself. Nahi with the rush here. And yeah, the rush is coming. The rush is coming. And he's going to get the finish of LHC. Mad Boy, what a dominant performance, especially by 2-4 here. What a play. The S12K doing the thing here for LHC. And yeah, what a grenade that was, you know, anticipating that he is going to run off to the behind of the fence here. Was really smartly played. Now we can see Victory X, the victors of the last match. We can see Assassin getting the knock, and another knock here by Assassin X. He's going to get a nice, snag a nice couple of kill points here. And yeah, we can see Desto with a wonderful spray. What a spray that was. A clip on live on a YouTube live like that is gonna get you views, mad views. But yeah, what a clip that was. And Assassin actually goes down. Actually, two of their players now down. And Shan is going to come to the support of Victory X. Yeah, he's gonna see what he can do to help out his team here. Let's see. Section 13 also in a fight of their own against Onset Esports. The nade, is it going to do damage, or is that a smoke? Not sure what it was there. It's probably a nade. We'll see if it goes went off. But Rio here, he is going to be in a very tough situation, because his teammate is not anywhere near him. He's still coming for the support in the monster truck here. Nasty is unsure of Rio's position. He keeps throwing the nade a bit to the wrong room here. But yeah, frustrated, he goes back trying to see if he can get some information. Rio doing a very smart thing of waiting until the support comes, not going to give any information, no single footstep, nothing. He's gonna try and see if he can get the knock here again. Now the support comes, and now the 2v2 is inevitable. They're going to try and see what they can do here. The rooftop nade is going to bounce back, I think, off ricochet off the window, and we can see the pre-fire shots coming in. Dino's Glacier Emperor trying to see if he can get a couple of shots. See the pre-fire shots coming in from him. No good, because no team is peeking and getting damage here. We can see Nasty actually getting knocked and finished by SGC, and DC getting the nade finally. Rio, he's gonna have a 1v1 scenario on his hands, or is he? I can see another player from the behind. He's gonna go upstairs, reassess. Okay, so this is a 2v1 scenario. It's gonna be exceptionally hard for Rio here, unfortunately, but it is what it is. The Concept Esports guy has come to the roof and mollies himself, so that's gonna be a bit hard for him as well. Victorix now we can see is in a fight with a team off in the open here, but yeah, we're gonna go right back. SGC is gonna have a 1v2 scenario on his hands. That molly is kind of nice, but the roof goes all the way around. Except for one part of the roof, yeah, except for one part, the roof goes all the way around, so that Molotov might not do much damage. You can see Sdmz Esports on that rock that I was talking about, guys. You can see you can dominate from that rock. That's gonna get you a nice couple of knocks, a nice couple of finishes. But yeah, now we have Rio trying his best to see what he can do here. Is that a nade? I'm pretty sure the nade just went off here. He's gonna throw a couple of smokes, try to see if he can not try and see. He's gonna block the view out from the team, from the concept players that can see through the roof area or outside the building area. The Molotov is a perfect one. He's gonna force Rio into this smart little room here. The smoke is doing really well for him, because if this concept player was to peek and pre-fire the door, it would easily get the kill of Rio. But we're going to go over to RLX Esports. They are in the mountains. They have a fight of themselves, and we can see that Dino gets the elimination of SGC. Unfortunately, their match comes to an end. Concept Esports victorious in that area. The 1v2 was just too difficult outside the zone, completely understandable here. But now we have RLX Esports witnessing some rotations out in the open. We can see Sana scanning the area for all the possible rotations. We can see NG Esports here, Sdmz NG. We can see Zeke 66. He's going to try and get a couple of shots off with the S12K4X. He's going to get some damage off of Sana, but not gonna get the knock here, unfortunately. He knows where he is. Wow, look at that pinpoint accuracy. But yeah, this is what it comes when you are playing competitive. A lot of experience, a truckload of experience. You've been able to pre-fire players with your eyes closed. Now we have Sana with the M416 sprays, dealing a lot of damage here. We can see Dila, he gets a knock. We can see yeah, RLX Esports, they want to get a position here so that NG don't get too comfortable with themselves. Now Mafia gang, yeah, holding that mountain, ladies and gentlemen. Those two mountains are going to be the toughest, but we can see teams fighting against each other from the two separate mountains. So this is actually really interesting to see. Yeah, let's see what happens. Yeah, so we have NG Esports here, Sdmz NG. Lucy gets knocked out by a spray here. Oh no, actually it was an S12K shot. And now we have Lucy is, yeah, Lucy is going to be the last player standing. We can see Sana doing the rotation here, and it's pretty much too easy at this point because we have Lucid trying to get the revive here. Just yeah, just a Molotov from Sana should be able to see the trick here, but no. Lucid is going to try his best to see if he can do something, but he's going to get clipped off the car. Unfortunately, RLX is too good in this position, but you know, they can obviously bounce back. We have another match coming up your way. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Sdmz paid series, $75 on the line. We have 19 teams here, 11 from the Maldives and 8 from Sri Lanka, battling it out here. We are in the 4th match here. It's Miramar right now, and we are almost down to the last. We're actually down to the last 10 teams here, and we can see LF SKYFORCE just got eliminated. We can see a Mafia gang. We can see Demon here actually getting a nicer position at the bottom of the mountain. Of course, have to watch the bottom as well, otherwise teams can slowly come up the mountain without your knowing, and that has happened to me a couple of times when I played that. So yeah, of course, if you have someone down there like near the bottom of the mountain is going to play a huge part. They'll be able to call out rotations, do as much as they can to give information towards the team that is up on the mountain, trying to get the amount of knocks, trying to clear paths for future rotations. And yeah, doing much more than that, ladies and gentlemen. Right now we have RLX Esports, of course, doing their thing with 9 eliminations already really early on. They're doing a very good task of maintaining their gain of points. They're doing really, really well here. We can see victory at the last match winners. They're doing really well here with all 4 teammates still standing. And yeah, they're going to see what they can do in terms of their rotation into zone. Right now, we can see Mafia gang. Nigesh is going to get knocked out, unfortunately. And yeah, uh, I think it was from the far side of the mountain that he got knocked out. So the inter-mountain battle is going to be a trade decider to see what happens. So right now we can see NRC here. I'm pretty sure they have just wiped out 4-win. I can see they're not in the game anymore, and I saw a couple of messages go that said 4-win club, unfortunately they are not able to capitalize on this match. 0 points this time. Tough luck, but they can definitely bounce back here. Let's go over to the action now. We can see Mafia gang still doing some revives and a lot more because they have to try their best to defend the mountain as much as possible, because it might just be the final zone here, and we know how PUBG loves to give the height disadvantage, the zone disadvantage to many players here. So we're gonna see Sasti get a couple of shots here. He's gonna get knocked out, unfortunately, from the other side of the hill. This is not a good position obtained by NRC, and we can see Nigesh getting knocked out as well from the other side of the mountain, actually. And now we can see NRC now at the bottom of the mountain. Tabs is unfortunately going to get hit out of the car, and it's going to be from none other than BLK Munsif. He's going to be one of the 4 players standing for his teammates. He's going to take a Mirado, and it's a very smart decision if they make their way into the zone, because everyone is going to be occupied with the numerous fights that's going to be happening right now. We can see DTR 2-4, who just did a brilliant 1v3, getting knocked out, unfortunately. Yeah, so now we're going over to NRC and their rotation. Let's see what they're going to do. They're going over to Crater Fields. They have completely ditched the southern side, not southern side, the lower side of the mountain that Mafia gang were trying to take. But yeah, they apparently have found someplace better, someplace in the zone that they can work with. Right, so now we have Detroit Esports. They're going to go over to a new position, actually. Not going to go do too much, because they also would not mind gatekeeping, because I'm pretty sure they are able to see so many teams outside the zone still. We can see the orange team is NRC, so they're going to try and gatekeep their team as much as possible here. So yeah, let's see what they are able to whip up here. We can see Sdmz Esports. They have sent a zone, especially Nanu here. He's gonna try and scope around, try and get as much information as possible back towards the teams, his teammates. Smokes are coming out now, and it's that time again where teams go absolutely crazy, because it's definitely the end game, and teams will have to very soon enough find their way back to the lobby, or find themselves with a winner chicken dinner. You never know how this game can be played. But right now we have one-man army getting knocked out, and Revo actually floating in the air next to a mountain. He falls down trying to see if he can get a position here. He gets a knock with the AUG. That's going to be KSG, a player from KSG One Man Army actually. And yeah, so much happening right now, guys. The zone is really tiny right now. Stage 5 is underway. We can see NRC in a fight with DTR, and they have 2 players, and so does DTR. So Doom NRC, of course, going to be the aggressor here. He has 4 kills right now. And Storm is going to get knocked out, unfortunately, and finished. But Doom NRC does not give up. He gets 2-4. And no, 2-4 is just too good with the shotgun right now. He's up to 5 kills, and his total team has 7 kills. And this is very good gameplay by Detroit Esports, one of the Maldivian teams in this lobby. Right now we have the last 6 teams here. Surprisingly, it's going to be 11 players divided among 6 teams. Of course, we have solos, duos, squads, still hanging on to the hopes of them being able to get more than what they could if they were to give up. But total respect towards all of these competitive teams, ladies and gentlemen. They never cease to disappoint us. But yeah, in case you are wondering, this is the Sdmz paid series, $75 on the line for these 19 teams, 11 Maldivian and 8 Sri Lankans. Right, so we can see Sdmz Esports, we can see Naim. He's going to take his UMP out and see if he can do much. No, unfortunately, he's not able to continue the hopes of Detroit Esports. And the final 3 teams are now down. Alright, so now we have Concept Esports is also leaving the match, unfortunately for them. And now we have BLK, RLX, and Sdmz NG 3 teams here. And like I noticed, guys, in the past few matches as well, the team with the full squad usually wins here. And we can see BLK Esports here have that advantage here right now, and it's going to be a very thrilling match to watch. Let's see what does happen. Everyone kind of comfortable with the zone position they got. They could be more comfortable, but unfortunately the situation is such that they are unable to move forward at this time. 10 seconds more until this zone, stage 7 zone starts shrinking, but a little bit of exposure made it enough for Clutcher to or Boomer to throw a nade and absolutely threaten Sdmz, but he does get the kill and confirm anyways. So yeah, let's see what does happen between the next 2 teams. Right, so now we have a very small stage that is going to close in another 57 seconds, and Sana is now deciding to go absolutely crazy with the RLX squad, and yeah, he is unfortunately going to bite the dust, and RLX Esports is actually going to get the winner chicken dinner. I'm not really too sure what just happened there, but did seem like RLX were losing at one point, but what a way to come back, ladies and gentlemen. To get 75 total points in 4 matches has to take some raw talent. And yeah, match points now are going to be 23 of them, contributed by 13 total eliminations by the squad. Wow, so some dominating performance here from RLX Esports. So yeah. see what else we have to offer you. Right, so the winner chicken dinner team stats is going to be Dila at the number 1 with 2 eliminations, RLX Desto with 2, Sana with 7, and Tabs with 2 as well. So very well played to Sana. He was able to get a lot more kills than a couple of his teammates here. So now we have 75 knockouts and 68 eliminations. I think this time also the zone would have probably pushed them out. But we have 3 grenade eliminations, 44 assists, and 0 vehicle kills, unfortunately. Right, so now we have the group comparison. Now, ladies and gentlemen, of course, RLX is going to be the team with the more chocolates. Sorry, with the most eliminations. Forgive me for my slip up. And it's going to be having the most amount of points here, 23 total points for RLX Esports. Going to be more than BLK Esports, who took it to the final zone. Unfortunately, with a full squad, could not be able to compete with the dominance of RLX Esports. And the winner chicken dinner team, of course, is going to be the more dominant side here in this comparison. Match number 4, Miramar just concluded here, and the match MVP is going to be RLX Sana with 7 eliminations, 920 damage, and yeah, what a match he has had. 83 healing, not much healing done because he's been spraying and praying all this time here in match number 4. He's going to be yeah, it's going to be the MVP of this match here, match number 4, Miramar match. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to the top players after 4, or for this match, sorry, yeah, for this match number 4, we're going to have the top 4 players, top 5 players. We're going to have RLX Sana, of course, as the MVP. EN4NKK is going to be our second player. He's going to be having 6 eliminations. Doom NRC going to have 4 eliminations. He finds himself at the 3rd spot. Dila with 2 eliminations, Mafia with 2 eliminations, and ladies and gentlemen, these are your top players for match number 4. Right, so now we have the grand final standings for the match number 4. Of course, the winner chicken dinner goes to RLX. They are going to be at the number 1 position with 23 total points. Sdmz BLK with 14 total points. Detroit Esports with 11. Concept with 9, VENRC with 8, Mafia Gang with 8, Sdmz Esports with 7, One Hit TX TGR, One Hit TK TGR is going to have 5, AKAZAYA Esports with 4, LVG VE Victory X going to have 4 as well. SCG, Sdmz, and Sdmz LHC and Sdmz MG is going to have 1 apiece. 4 wins, SKYFORCE, ARC, BLITZ, and Sdmz unfortunately could not capitalize on this match. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go to the okay, yeah, so we're gonna hold the overall rankings because we do have the last match coming up in just a bit. We're gonna keep the suspense here, we're gonna build it as much as possible. But ladies and gentlemen, 4 matches have been completed, and we officially have our first repeat winner here in RLX Esports. They win match number 1 and match number 4, probably the most important matches to win. We kind of get an idea on where they stand right now, but of course anything can change with match number 5 yet to be on the way. Right, so it's going to be a wrangle, and yeah, so Sdmz paid series has bought us with a $75 prize pool here, 19 teams battling it out. Who will be crowned champions? That will be answered in the next match only. Match number 5 is coming your way. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Yo, what's going on, guys? We are at the final match of the Sdmz paid series $75. We are at match number 5 Erangel. So basically, guys, these 19 teams have been playing 4 matches so far for the $75. We have 11 teams from the Maldives and 8 from Sri Lanka, and it all boils down to this specific match number 5. Then we're gonna announce the winners. But all of these teams have one more shot to make the dream happen. Get this $75. And yeah, we have Erangel already underway. Guys, I can see most of y'all in the live chat pointing out my unfortunate errors here. But if you are in the live chat, of course, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you can, and also keep the chat going, guys. I like it when there are people commenting on the chat, and it makes this thing more fun to cast and be able to um, communicate with you guys as well, like the viewers watching as well. Right, so we have the playing path here going from Zaki to Milta Power. So not much to say about this playing path, but except to say that the southern part, of course, is going to be a bit difficult to reach. But considering most of these teams and what I know about them, I don't think it's going to be much of a problem, because most of these teams anyway have their drop locations situated within this plane path. And very nice zone here. And this is actually really nice zone. It's one of my favorite zone because it can go anywhere. It can go up north to Yasnaya. It can go down south to farm area. It can go smack in the middle shelter. It'll be a really interesting zone to finish this match out. Right, so we have a very, very packed 70 here. It's like, all these teams are trying to stop the stop our LX from getting the points, because this is RLX drop, as we all know. Severny is packed to the core. We have SKYFORCE getting a knocked player here. Toma is unfortunately going to go down to this team here. BLK ESPORTS. So the revive is coming out, but he gets the knockout. Wow, that was so instant. That was so quick. The AKM dealing damage. I'm pretty sure he got like double headshots there. Otherwise, you don't get knocked down that fast. It's really, really fire to see these players, the level of talent they have. And of course, we can see RLX out in the distance just watching the carnage happen. All these teams coming out to, try and stop them, but they're just watching. They're just having fun in the background. Yeah, we can go over to Dila. He has his eyes on a couple of players. We can see Tabs also. He's in the mix, but he's not engaging much. So this is something something interesting we are going to see here. Right. So if we look at on the right side of our screen, we can see a couple of teams actually missed the last match. Of course, not to blame them, because they weren't able to capitalize much. So might as well just see what's the match, what happens to the ultimate ranking system here. So we can see Sdmz BLK, they have a nice position here. We can see RLX Omega on the wall here trying to get an angle. I'm pretty sure Munsif cannot spot him. Can't see him creeping through the wall. We have Dila in actually a very nice position here, and Sana gets the knock off Munsif. Sana getting the first knock. The revive is going to come, or the confirmation is actually going to come. The support from Dila is going to be really good here because of its position. Now we have Omega coming in closer. We have Tab still stuck in the same position he is. and Sana already confirming the kill. BLK Esports now in a disadvantaged spot here. RLX Omega, he's gonna try and see if he can get into the action as well. Right, so let's see. We have Tabs now eyeing the knock of BLK Toxic. Now we have the last two players left. Soli is the sole player of Skyforce here, and we're going over to the Georgepur Mountains, just straight a shift from middle of the map to the western side of the map. So now we can see Concept here. They're in a fight with DTR, and yeah, let's see. Concept, they actually have 4 men remaining. This is Valhiko. He's going to throw a nade here, try to see if he can get a knock. He is going to tag a little bit off of the enemy's health. Let's see if the ricochet nade works. No, it doesn't. But this is very good pressure posed by Concept Esports. Let's see what does happen here. You can see the DBS comes out, a very powerful weapon. The DBS is in close range. Go back here. Dino is going to pop an energy drink, try and get his health up to full health. We can see Nahi unfortunately getting knocked here. The first knock coming in. We can see 2 falls, so in a very low HP here. And Rolex is going to take the quick revive really quickly, because we can see Concept also has a knocked out person there. Both finish the revive at the same time, so an eye for an eye trade here for both of these teams. Here we can see the nade going out to the balcony. Unfortunately, no one is there. Everyone's inside the house. That window also, nobody is there. So Rolex is kind of trying to chuck as many nades as possible. He can see another player that just came out of the balcony throwing another nade. So he's going to go back into safety, not going to take as many risks, not going to take much of a risk here. We can see Dino getting the knock of Nahi here, and DTR unfortunately is going to be at a disadvantage here. We can see, Rolex is going to hold another nade, see if he can get another knock here. Does he? He gets... I'm pretty sure he doesn't get the knock here. Rolex with a nice shot. There's 12k. Unfortunately, the rotation from Valhiko from Concept Esports, from the side, he's able to get the shots off with the UMP, and that's a very smart play there by Concept Esports, and they are the ultimate victors over DTR in the Georgepur fight. Now we're going back over to 70. Most of the fight has died down here, but we have Tabs. He is going to be knocked out, unfortunately, and unfortunately, yeah, he's going to get kill confirmed right now. But yeah, I think that's most of it done for the 70 side. Now we can see, yeah, we can see one more player still there in purple. We can see BLK Esports still there. And we can see Sdmz off to the side here. He gets a couple of shots off on Dila. He does not know that, yeah, Sana was there. He did not know that Sana was there. And he does get the Uzi shots off on BLK Esports. And they unfortunately are out of the lobby. Ladies and gentlemen, very, very early into the game, we are down to the last 11 teams standing, and RLX Esports, they already have 5 defeats to their name. Yeah, so let's see what happens on the other side. We can see Nanu here doing some very sneaky work. He's proning out to check and see the situation that's happening out there in 70, because he definitely heard some gunshots. And Haiti here, he's going to see if he can gather some more in-depth information, because he's outside in the zone taking damage as much as possible, just to get some damage here or to initiate a fight, because we do see him holding a nade here. So what does happen? Let's check and find out. RLX is actually not taking it too too chill here actually, because they are probably knowing about the whereabouts of another team here. They just don't know whereabout this player is here specifically, but AT is now going to pull the nade here. The nade sound would trigger an idea for Dila, but he's going to rotate to a different position. He's going to see what else he can do different here. Because now we can see, Victory X, or rather Sdmz Esports, is going to have a right round position here. We can see Dila going in with the S12K shots. So Sdmz Esports trying to surround RLX Esports and choke them for a position here. Dila is going to heal up as fast as possible. Let's see what does happen. He is going to reload his S12K and the shots coming from the other side. Zahu is going to get a really important knock here in terms of this fight. The confirmation was going to come out, but he is not going to get a confirmation just as yet. Dila is going to slowly bleed out. If Sana is able to get the revive, but no, I don't think so. Omega gets knocked out to the Molotov, and he gets kill confirmed now. Dila, of course, gonna get kill confirmed. This is Sana with a beautiful knock here with the AKM. Unfortunately, could not clutch up there. It was just a bit too much to handle. But seriously well played to RLX. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they have done enough, more than enough, to see their side to a lot of points here, points in plentiful. But yeah, Sdmz Esports is going to take the victory in Severny. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are down to the last 9 teams here. We have V4 Win Club in a fight with BLZ, BLITZ Esports. Right, so we have 4-win here, throwing the nades as fast as possible. He does get the knock of Solida, does get the knock of Fula, and next gets the knock of Ryder, but Zeus 4-win replies back, and Zeus 4-win gets another knock, and Zeus 4-win completes the 1v3 on fire. Zeus 4-win just absolutely going off, going crazy, and oh my goodness, the third party ruins it. But what a play by 4-win there. Zeus went absolutely crazy, 1v3 with the shotgun, just replied back for 4-win club. But unfortunately, the third party from Mafia gang just came in at the wrong time. Definitely gonna clip that for the TikTok if we can. But yeah, let's see. Over here we have Sdmz Esports now coming in with the rotation. We have Nanu. I think they just completed. Yeah, they just completed the fight over there in Severny. Yeah, they're going to try and make their way into the zone now. Stage 2 zone is just about to close in T minus 20 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, the final match underway in the Sdmz paid series. $75 here for the 19 teams, 11 Maldivian teams and 8 Sri Lankan teams. But ladies and gentlemen, we are in for a very quick final zone here, or final couple of teams here actually, because yeah, there are 7 teams left now and 27 remaining. So this match might be over very soon, ladies and gentlemen, because as we can see, yeah, there is only one team with a player disadvantage. Is that LHC. Everyone has their 4-player squad remaining. So yeah, everyone has full advantage in that aspect of the game. No issues there except for LHC. But yeah, now we can see Sdmz trying to find a good position here to work with. And he says, yeah, uh, now he's trying to debate on which compound to take. And we can say, see, one-man army. He is eyeing one-hit TXTGR on the potato hill, right? So this is a very interesting position here. The 4v4 matchup is going to go crazy. I can see on my right hand side and on the kill message that TGR is unfortunately getting pushed by one-man army, and yeah, well, Luffy is gonna go crazy with the S12K, but one-man army unfortunately too strong. And the potato hill push, that was really nice as a squad to watch. I was just in awe of the way they did that push. I really did not have anything to commentate, because if I just commentate, I would have like, you know, ruined that, you know, the essence of that push. That was really beautiful. But now we have Section 13 making their way towards the top of Potato Hill. They have a 4-man strong squad. This is one-man army straight after a fight. And what a play here by the team, strategizing that they do not have the energy right now for the fight. They are going to try and replenish themselves of everything, of health, of fuel, of loot, anything that they might need. Yeah, it's very smart strategy here, not wasting too much time, ladies and gentlemen. Time is so important in this paid series, because you can't be wasting time like this way, looting other people's boxes and not, you know, capitalizing on the information being provided, because, you know, pushes like this can happen at any given time. And we can see how the fallback from one-man army actually gave them the knock advantage. Now the grenade is going to come, and Revo is going with the push. Revo sees Pure Aim, he goes prone here, and let's see if Pure Aim is able to get the knock. No, unfortunately he does get run over by the vehicle. This is not good for SGC, but OMA have now 3 players knocked actually. So SGC is making a comeback. One-man army. Woods is going to try and chuck the nade as far as possible. He's going to try and do something for his team, but SGC dominating that fight here with the vehicle. Right, so action here from Section 13. So really good play there by the Section 13 squad. And yeah, so we're gonna see some statistics here. So the past couple of matches we didn't have much vehicle eliminations, but this match we're gonna have plenty, courtesy Section 13. Right, so now we're going over to Victory X, and as I can see from the map here, I'm not too sure, but the zone is definitely going through the south side here. What a shot there. Nanu just hopping to the other side of the seat, getting some S12K shots. The way to get a road knock in style. But this is Mafia gang now in a fight with the hosts of this paid series. And we have Demon coming in with the rush DBS, but Zahu and his squad unfortunately fall to the power of Mafia gang, and they have played really well in this fight here. The Demon is going to revive Rocky here, who got knocked out by a really nice play by the Sdmz esports player, because you know, the switch from the seat and then popping some S12K shots to get the knock off a moving buggy as well. It's not that easy to do, ladies and gentlemen. It's very hard to do. And right down the stage 4 zone is pretty big, but on the top of my screen we can see 4 teams left. Right, so yeah, LHC made it all this way with 3 players, still VX with 4, S13 with 4, and Mafia with 24. And guys, I want to do a small prediction here. The way S13 is playing with the, with their momentum that I saw from that fight that they did with one-man army, they could be potentially winners for this fight, and potentially winners for the winner-winner chicken dinner. Just a small prediction because I didn't do any of these last few matches, but yeah, predicting S13 is gonna take a chicken dinner in this match. But of course, there's the likes of Victory X who do have a full man squad. They are, I think, they are the players down on the hill that S13 was shooting at. But now we have LHC. They're going to make their way into the zone. That compound is actually free. Ladies and gentlemen, the compound smack in the middle of the zone is going to be free. And yeah, Mafia gang, of course, with 3 players left, they are outside the zone, relatively have to work their way in. And Victory X, they are going to be happy with the first come first serve basis and the compound. And right, so now Victory X, they also have a nice little position here, so it's going to be very hard for the teams coming down from the mountains to actually be able to work their way down, considering the position that VX has. Mafia gang down to their last 2 players, and yeah, their rates, their chances of winning slowly decreasing. But let's see, they do still have a chance, so even the impossible can happen, right? So let's see here. We have White, who has an eye on both the teams here. He's in a tough situation because he has Mafia gang on his upper side of the mountain, and he has VX Esports on the bottom compound side. So this is going to be a very questionable position, but both teams are not that interested in what's going on with the LHC squad, so they're going to leave them alone for a bit until they spot. But yeah, Victory X, they are going to have 4 men alive. The spray is going to come out from Assassin, get some hit marks, but unfortunately isn't able to complete the spray. Right now we can see SCG, they're going to make their way into the zone from the Potato Hill, yeah, the Potato Hill, and yeah, LHC Manko, sorry, I couldn't read his name for a second there. Manko, he's gonna be really looking towards both these squads here now. Mafia gang less of a threat because they have only 2 players remaining now. Since Mafia Rocky does have to get to zone, ladies and gentlemen, 49, 48, 47 seconds left until the zone comes and reaches stage 6, right? So now 11 people remaining with the 4 teams. We have 2 apiece from Mafia and S13 with a slight disadvantage now, with one of their players unfortunately biting the dust, and VX is gonna have a full squad, right? So let's see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. We have Manko here with the nade. He's going to pull a nade. Unfortunately, going to cancel it. He's going to try and see if he can play some positional PUBG here, because he does have a lot of players surrounding him. If he can pick off the players one by one, he should be able to try and defend his position. But I'm pretty sure he can't do that anymore because he's dead. I just yeah, I was just talking about analyzing his position just to see what happened, but he's dead. Now we have the rush coming in from is this SCG here actually, and now Victory X is down to the last two players standing, but SCG, unfortunately, with their gunpowder, they aren't able to complete the push here. Victory X coming out on top, coming out a bit too strong this time, considering their position and where they were in the in the compound area. That was the zone area, so it was kind of forcing for SGC to come down and take the fight. So really well played to Victory X. So let's see what happens now. So an edge goes to Victory X, the three players in the compound and one player off to the side here trying to get some information, and a slight naughty little flank, because this is actually oh, he gets knocked. So Mafia gang actually recognized that the flank has been identified, and another cover knock goes out from Rocky, and an eye for an eye trade. It's going to be a 1v1 between Assassin and Rocky. Rocky has to do a difficult work here, come through the open field. He gets to the airdrop here, but unfortunately he's not able to get any revive. But Victory X can, since they have the cover of the compound. This is going to be really exciting to watch. Right now we get switched to DBS. It's the DBS long range shots here. The Glacier is going to come out, but ladies and gentlemen, Victory X, Victory X, their second winner chicken dinner of this Sdmz battle series is going to be confirmed. And wow, what a couple of matches they have had so far. Not had a good couple of first matches, but they came back really well here. 17 match points here along with the winner chicken dinner. 7 total eliminations and 46 total points for them in this final match here. Right, Victory X, Vermilion Esports showing their class, showing their expertise, and yeah, showing their dominance in this Sdmz paid series. $75, ladies and gentlemen. 19 teams have been showcased so far for you tonight. 11 Maldivian teams and 8 Sri Lankan teams, and I'm pretty sure that it was Sri Lankan domination these few matches. Yeah, it was all teams winning, all winning teams were Sri Lankan. So we had RLX Esports in the first match, we had PGR in the second, we had yeah, we'll talk about that later, guys. But now we're going to talk about the team stats here. We're going to have Sham 77 with 4 eliminations. We have Assassin with 1, Oscar with 1, and Teddy with 1 elimination. So everyone playing their part, but Sham, of course, doing most of the damage here with 4 of his eliminations. Right, so now eliminations, 52 eliminations and 55 knockouts coming from this triangle match. A bit lower numbers, guys, because most of the teams missed out, unfortunately. So 6,160 total healings, 4 grenade eliminations, a lot more than a couple of matches ago. 28 assists and only 2 vehicle eliminations, but I swear there were a lot more than that. But we're going to trust the word of our producers here and say 2 vehicle eliminations this match summary. Right, ladies and gentlemen, for the grand final, match number 5. Let's see the comparison between Mafia gang and VX. Unfortunately, position wise, Mafia gang was too open, so yeah, we couldn't really say that there was much they can do unless they put like proper smokes and came out of the open area. But Victory X, they had the compound advantage, they had the cover advantage, but throughout the match they got 7 eliminations, 5 knocks, whereas Mafia again was a bit more aggressive with 9 eliminations and 8 knocks. But since they got the chicken dinner, 17 points to Victory X and 15 to Mafia gang. Right, so the match MVP is going to be Mafia Demon. He's gonna have 6 eliminations with 807 damage, a lot of healing, 506 healing. He worked for those kills, ladies and gentlemen. Your match MVP for the grand final, match number 5. Well played, Mafia Demon. Right, so we'll go to the next set of players that we're going to showcase here. Yeah, the top players for match number 5. Yeah, it's going to be Mafia Demon with 6, Sham with 4, Sana with 3, Mafia Rocky with 2, and Zeus 4 win. He did a nice 1v3, unfortunately got spoiled by Mafia Gang, but he really put on a show there. A nice 1v3 by him. He finds himself one of the top players in match number 5. Right, so what do we have next? Guys, do we have the overall standings for the match? Yeah, we do. VX, of course, going to be the first position. 17 points for them, 15 points for Mafia Gang for the second. SGC getting 11, Sdmz Esports getting 7, RLX getting 5, VE4 Win getting 5. One Man Army, LHC also getting 5, Concept and TGR getting 4, BLK getting 3, SKYFORCE, Detroit and BLITZ getting 1, and I'm pretty sure the rest of the teams did not join the last match, so right, they will of course have no points to their name. Okay, so yeah, this was the match schedule, guys. We were talking about it. All teams were Sri Lankan dominance, but love to all the Maldivian teams that played and gave us a show. Of course, Sdmz paid series was pretty much an unforgettable one for me. It was really fun to cast. And right, let's analyze this. RLX Esports getting early start here with the chicken dinner in Erangel, then followed by TGR, who I'm pretty sure, let's not jinx it, but kept podium place for the rest of the evening. Victory X here, winning 2 matches, the 3rd match and the 5th match in convincing fashion, and a repeat by RLX Esports to pretty much seal things off in match number 4. Right, ladies and gentlemen, 5 matches have been played for you today, and it has been a very exciting 5 matches indeed. Alright, so now we have the 3rd place or the 2nd runners up, and it's going to be, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you have all been waiting for. We all know who this is going to be. It's pretty much self-explanatory. VE Victory X, Vermilion Esports Victory X. Well done to you guys. 2 winner chicken dinners, 21 eliminations, and 46 total points goes to you guys. Congrats on the 2nd runner up of the Sdmz paid series. Well done to VE Victory X. Right, so the first run up, the 2nd place position is going to be, any guesses, guys? Live chat, any guesses? Yes, okay, one hit TK TGR. Of course, TGR not very good team in Sri Lanka, known for making podium positions like this way, and of course winning some, but this time they get a the first runner up, right? So yeah, one hit TGR with 30 eliminations, 17 place points, so complete dominance over the kill feed by them, getting 47 total placement points, and of course the placement points coming from the winner chicken dinner and a couple of others as well. So very well done to this set of players. Only 4 players played this match, this series, so very well done for their perseverance throughout all 5 matches. Well done, one hit TK TGR. Right, so now ladies and gentlemen, the anticipated first place award goes to, guys, I don't think we need to even give them a special introduction to who they are. Let's look at them. RLX Esports, the Sri Lankan one of the best Sri Lankan teams to play the game actually. So they know what they're doing, and it shows just complete domination, guys. You can see in the kill feed and placement wise as well. They can't really go wrong. They play really good positional esports. They know what to do and when to do it. RLX esports guys, they know how to get things done. So 2 chicken dinners for them, 53 elimination points, and their total points guys, very very convincing, 80 total points. So congratulations to RLX esports for winning the SDMC paid $75 series. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to introduce the overall MVP, right? The player who played the best in this series. Any guesses in the chat? Let's see in the guesses, guys. Do y'all have any guesses? Of course, it's gonna be the RLX Esports IGL. RLX Dila. He's gonna have 16 total eliminations. Average eliminations per match 3.2, very impressive. Very impressive damage as well, 727 damage, 2.4 assists and 2.8 average knockouts. All 5 matches played, of course, led his team to a very convincing victory, and well done RLX Dila. Alright, so the overall top players, look at that, the top 3 dominated by the winning team, RLX Dila, RLX Sana and RLX Destro. So Dila and Sana might have a fight about this later in the night, but look at Dila's damage, 3,636 damage, about 1,000 damage more than what Sana did, but they both did the job well for their team. Both 16 eliminations and 3.2 KD per match. Destro this time with 12 eliminations and about the same damage as Sana, with a KD ratio of 3, and Nasty with 15 eliminations had an absolute blast this SDMC paid series. He has a KD ratio of 3 as well. And of course, one hit Drax TGR, he's gonna get 11 eliminations with a KD ratio of 2.2. All these players well played, right guys? The overall standings, of course, we introduced the top 3. RLX with 80 points, TGR with 47, and Victory X, the 1 point difference, with 46 points, right? The 4th place goes to Mafia Gang with 41 points. Concept gets 32, SDMC gets 30. V4 does very well with 27 points, dominating the eliminations as usual. SKYFORCE gets 26 as well, dominating the kill feed. NRC also gets 25, dominating the kill feed as well, but in terms of placement points, not really where they would like to have been, but they will bounce back for sure. S13 with 23 total points, very well played to them. One Man Army with 22, as well as SDMC LHC, SDMC BLK with 20, DTR with 18, SDMC NG with 12, SDMC or just BLITZ with 8, AKAZAYA with 6, SDMZ XERON with 1, and ARC with 1 point, right? So the overall standings, ladies and gentlemen, SDMC paid series brought to you by Dev and his production team. Nice live for you today. So yeah, all these 19 teams hopefully have given you a show. I know they have given me a show as well. Very well played to RLX and the rest of the teams. So guys, so this is gonna be it for tonight. 5 matches have been played, and thank you so much for having me as your caster. I'm sorry for any errors or any like words that I may have said here and there, but yeah, it's been a while and I'm back hopefully But yeah, it's been a pleasure casting for you all this evening. Yeah, as you all know, my name is Josh, and I will catch you all next time. Thank you for joining. Good night, guys.